In Parshat Pinchas, the Torah lists all of the Musaf offerings, the extra offerings. Each and every day in the temple, there were at least 2 sacrifices, the Korban Tamid. This was a lamb in the morning and a lamb in the afternoon. But on Rosh Chodesh, on Shabbat, on festivals, there were additional offerings. And these were known as the Korban Musaf, the Musaf offerings. In place of the Musaf offerings today, we have a service on each of these days, on Rosh Chodesh, on Shabbat, on festivals, which we also refer to as Musaf, the additional service. And in that additional service, we actually list the sacrifices that we would have brought in the temple. What is common to all of these sacrifices is that one of them was a chatat, was a sin offering. And this sin offering, the Talmud goes into what was the purpose. It was to bring atonement for inadvertent people who had come into the temple and they were impure or they had consumed holy items in a state of impurity. So there was always a sin offering. However, on Shabbat, there was no sin offering. On Shavuot, there was a sin offering, but the Torah does not actually say the word sin. It just says it's a goat, but it doesn't say sir chatat. It does not say a sin offering. Why is this? Why is it that on Shabbat there is no sin offering, and on Shavuot, although there was a sin offering, it's not referred to as such? And the commentators tell us, when it comes to Shabbat, Shabbat is about love. The love that Hashem has for the Jewish people. Shabbat is referred to as a gift in our prayers. That Hashem gave to Moshe a beautiful gift. Now, sometimes people view Shabbat as a drag, or we can't do any work, and we can't do this, and we can't do that. No, it is a gift. It is a unique gift that allows us to catch our breath and to serve Hashem and to be involved in spirituality. That's what Shabbat is all about. It's an incredible gift, and it demonstrates the love that Hashem has for us. And therefore on Shabbat there is no time to think about sin. Yom Kippur, we discuss sin in great detail. But on Shabbat, there is no sin, no mention of sin, no sin offering, only blessing, only goodness, only love. And then it comes to Shabbat. Well, Shabbat was a festival, and common to all the festivals there was a sin offering. But the word is not mentioned. That's not appropriate, because it is the day that Hashem gave to us the Torah, which again is another great gift. In fact, the Talmud says that there were certain gifts that the Jewish people that received from Hashem, and one of them was the Torah. That is the greatest gift. Asher bachabanu mikol ha'amim. You selected us from all of the nations, v'natan lanu et Torah, and you gave us the Torah. Baruch atah Hashem noten Torah. Blessed are you, Hashem, who gives the Torah. He gives it to us as an incredible gift. And it is a gift that guides us in everything that we do in our life. When we receive the gift, we cannot think of sin. And moreover, it is the Torah that keeps us away from sin. Because as the Talmud says, God gave us an evil inclination. But it was only fair that He had to give us the antidote. And what is the antidote? The Torah is the antidote to sin. Because if you want to know how to control your evil inclination and use it for the good, look in the Torah. And therefore on Shabbat, no sin offering. On Shavuot, no mention of sin, even though there was a sin offering. Because both of these are incredible gifts that Hashem gave to the Jewish people. I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.